Hey gang, Uncle Todd here. And although Exorcist the Beginning, or The Believer, Exorcist Believer starts this week, I'm going to go see a film called When Evil Lurks. Mainly because Exorcist is going to be a big hit and it'll be here next week. And this has a Spanish language film, probably won't. Or, well, maybe only last a few weeks. That is if it's subtitled. Like 30 years past my college Spanish, and I didn't do that well to begin with. So if it isn't subtitled, well, then it will be Exorcist. But fingers crossed. Well, that was one intense film. It was subtitled, so I did get in to see it, and I think it was better doing it this way because next week hardly anybody will be in The Exorcist. You know why? Next week, the Taylor Swift concert film comes out. Yeah, everybody's going to go see that. So I'll have a clear sailing to get to see The Exorcist because, well, I'm too old to be a Taylor Swift fan, to be honest. Sorry. Still getting over a cold. Well, this was one intense film. It's Argentinian. It's set in Argentina. And it's about two brothers. And they hear some gunshots one night. And they have like a little ranch farm thing. And the next day they go out to investigate. You don't want to go out in the middle in the dark when shots are going off. And they find a man's been killed. And looking through his stuff, they find that he had been on his way to see one of their neighbors. So they go up to tell her, and they find out that her son is what they call a rotten, because he's rotting from the inside out, and he's all bloated. He's possessed by a demon. And so they go to the police. They find out that this has been a year, and she had called the mayor, and he said he would take care of it. And they were waiting for what they call a cleaner. Basically, he can't be killed until it's been cleaned. The demon's been taken care of. So they go to the police, and the police to report the body. And the police don't seem too concerned about anything. And so they go and tell the landlord of the land that owns the parcel where the woman is. And he's not liking this. He thinks it's some kind of plot to take his land, that the government's trying to take his land. And he goes to see it. And then he decides the best way to deal with this is to just get the body out of there. So he kind of bullies the two brothers into helping him. They load it into a truck. They're going to take it far, far, far away. But they almost hit a child and have to do a lot of swerving. And then when they finally stop to get rid of the guy, he's not there. And then weird stuff starts to happen. The landlord's wife kills him and herself. And the mother of the guy disappears. And when they find out all this, it's time to beat feet. So they don't take anything. They just jump in the car and go. And the older brother wants to go pick up his kids from his ex-wife, get the ex-wife and her husband and all of them out of there. But the evil follows him. And I will say this. This is a gory film. If you're squeamish, it's not for you. And it's intense. The dread that comes up is just awful. And you know that thing in Hollywood where they don't kill children, at least not on screen? That ain't gonna fly here. You see kids get killed, and it's, ugh, boy, this film runs you through the ringer. Gorehounds will love it. There is some nasty, nasty scenes in this, but it's a pretty intelligent film, and it has an interesting mythology to it. And I like the whole concept of a cleaner, someone that takes care of the possessed and prepares them, cleans them so that they can be laid to rest. But this isn't one of those films where, oh, well, it's going to be a continuing adventure of a cleaner because they have to get another cleaner. When they find out the evil is following them, they realize they have to go back and deal with it, and they find another cleaner. And then things just get nasty. Oof. Nasty, nasty. Anyway, very good film. For the horror fan, you'll love it. For the average movie fan, maybe, maybe not. Probably Exorcist would be better. But I can't really say that. I haven't seen it yet. That'll be next week. But yeah, it's a good film. Please hit like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.